Okay, on this video, I'm gonna record the album, or record the album review of the classic album by Coolio called Gangsters Paradise. This is the second album. This is the second album by Coolio. It's also his biggest selling album by far. Matter of fact, he got a lot of acclaim for this album. Like the album that came before and the albums that came after him, totally paled in comparison to Gangsta's Paradise. Of course, the title track Gangsta's Paradise, which was used for the 1995 album movie Dangerous Minds. It was also sampled from a Stevie Wonder's song Pastimes Paradise. But the song Gangsta's Paradise alone catapulted Coolio into a newfound into a superstardom. It's practically his number one only hit. He had a couple of other songs that jam, but like this album, this song right here, "Gangsta's Paradise" was is by far his number one hit. Like as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I really like the way he rapped that. He basically rapping about living on the streets. The street life that's basically what it's about, street life, and trying to get out of it. And then he said, I'm 23 now, but what I live to see 24. The way things is going, I don't know. And been spending most of our life living in the gangster's paradise. They got me a situation and they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the straight, so I gotta be down with the hood. The way he was rapping that, and that dark gritty tune that mix that blended in with his dark sounding vocals. Man, is the reason why this he won so many awards for this one song alone. And then but before that, he had a song called Ghetto Highlights. Ghetto Highlights, he was talking about people in the street that he knew that either lost their lives in the streets or were incarcerated. The beat was kind of lifeless compared to some of the other songs that he had. But that's what Ghetto Highlights is basically about. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling that. I wasn't really feeling Ghetto Highlights. But no, this album was, because here's the thing, that this album was filled with a bunch of songs that had to just grow on you. It wasn't so like, oh man, that's just a bump. That should be bumping. It had it's like two or three songs. I ain't gonna even lie. It's two or three songs that got you bumping your head. But the other tracks on here, not so much. Like songs like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your woman on the floor. Gotta get up and get down. If you got a beef, then nigga eat a pork chop. You know I don't stop. I break like panties lock from hood to hood, drop to drop. Help! I need somebody. It's basically a party song. It's basically a party song, but in his own little twist. Uh, it's something like a Coolio. Basically, he's rapping he has the vibe and the essence of a reformed gangbanger. You can hear that in his songs, in his tracks, and especially songs like "Too Hot," which talks about safe sex. "Too Hot" was a sample from the "Too Hot" song by Kool in the Gang. Gotta run for shelter, gotta run for shade. It's too hot. You like that the way that song? And songs like "Cruising," I wasn't feeling that either. And then "Exercise Your Game," I kind of like this song because it had E40 on there. It said "Situation's critical, phone home, phone home." I think shit is getting pitiful. Damn. Exercise your game, man. Fertilize your grass, player, get that cash. Have heart, have money, man. Have heart, have money, man. Yo, that song, and plus after that, it had a track called "Smiling." That another song with a lifeless beat, but he's rapping about his son, how his son get on his nerves, but he don't regret taking care of him. That's what this song sounds like. Basically, the track "Smiling." You got me smiling. Oh yeah, like the chorus and the beat sounds whack, but like I like it for the message. And then it had tracks like it has tracks like kind of high, kind of drunk. Of course, like being at the club, getting tipsy, trying to get home, and not try not to lose get locked up and whatnot. They had songs like "For My Sisters," where he was like giving props to black women, of course. And then like other tracks, which kind of I wasn't really feeling the vibe. Like songs like "A Thing Going On," where he's rapping about extramarital affair or cheating on somebody with another person's wife. Like a thing going on. It's an ode to Billy Paul's "Me and Mrs. Jones." Me and Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. That's what the whole concept came from. And then songs like "Bright as the Sun," "Revolution," and "Get Up and Get Down." It's only a few tracks on here that's actually worth listening to. That's "Gangsta Paradise," "Too Hot," "One Two Three Four," and "Exercise Your Game." The rest of the tracks on here, they kind of lifeless. The beats are kind of lifeless on here. I was pretty much disappointed when I heard the whole album, because normally when you hear an album when you hear somebody's album, the rest of the songs are supposed to sound better than the one that they place a single, because 9 times out of 10, whenever the record companies put a pick a single, it's always a single that don't sound as good as the rest of the songs on the album, and that's how it was with this. From a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 4. From a scale of 1 to 20, I give it a 13.